if you are just eating 500 calories a day and it's on foods that are maybe fast foods with kind of like the things like pizza and burgers and fries, right? Yes, you're gonna be kind of like that skinny fat. Welcome back, everybody, to the It Takes Grit podcast. Penny is joining me in the studio today because we are talking about diet myths and the truth. Now, I remember when I first started looking online about what to eat and when the right time to eat was and what I should eat and what I should do to exercise. And oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed. And I don't like to use that word, but it was true at the time with so many different types of information. Now, look, everybody's way can work. It just depends on what your philosophy is. So what I would do is I would think, who's somebody that I aspire to be like? What do I think about their values, their morals? And I followed them. And then I looked at what it was that they were teaching about fitness and health. And then I thought, does that align with me? So all I'm going to do today is share my own personal beliefs and core values about health and nutrition. And look, you can take some stuff of it. You can not have some stuff of it. But this is what's really helped me. And I have had the same philosophy since 2013. And I've been able to keep myself in great health, in great shape, and I feel amazing every single day. But some of these things really are diet myths, okay? So first of all, welcome to the It Takes Grit podcast. If you are not already following us on Instagram, we have daily motivation and all extra little fun clips that are going to help you stay motivated on your journey, on that personal development, self-worth journey, right? Which is so important. We talk about 20% is the fitness, 80% is the nutrition, but 100%, my friends, is your mindset. So make sure that you're following us on Instagram. It is the It Takes Grit podcast. All right, so first thing, restricting calories will help you lose weight. Well, first of all, if you consume more calories than you burn, right, you are going to gain weight, right? It's basically like the in and the out. However, if you are just eating 500 calories a day and it's on foods that are maybe fast foods with kind of like the things like pizza and burgers and fries, right? Yes, you're going to be kind of like that skinny fat, right? And I know a lot of you guys want to like tone up and feel good and feel strong. And so, yes, you will lose weight by, burning off more calories than you consume. However, it's not necessary that you're going to tone up. And I know lots of us, we want to feel that tone. We want to feel strong. We want to feel confident. We want to feel sexy, right? So restricting calories, it depends what kind of calories that you are restricting. Now, if you are feeding your body with packed full of nutritious food and protein and vegetables and complex carbohydrates, right? You're going to create more lean muscle. And the more lean muscle that you have, the more calories that you're going to burn per hour. So just because that you consume 500 calories a day and it's all kind of bad fast food doesn't mean to say that you're going to get those results, okay? So it really is based on good nutrition. All right, number 2. Eating fat is bad for you. That is a big myth, right? Well, it depends. We've got 2 different types of fat. We got the fat that's good for us. That's in avocados. That's in salmon. Especially I use the Herbal Lifeline. And what makes you feel really good, right? However, there are going to be some bad fats as well. So if we can eat more of the good fats, they're going to help with our skin, our nails, our overall health. It's going to be much better for us. Again, everything is about balanced nutrition. So fats are not bad for you. They're bad for you in like excessive amounts. We want to have a balanced nutrition plan, but it's the bad fats that we want to stay away from, right? The things that are in, fried food, and things that are in, things that are going to kind of block up our arteries. We don't want to be going in towards those sugars, right? Because those sugars are going to turn into fat. So we want to stay away from that. But good fats, we definitely want to keep on consuming and just the right balance, okay? The next myth. Myth number 3, all right? Diets have a beginning and an end. No, they don't. The first 3 letters of diet are D-I-E, which is die, which I'm pretty sure that none of you want to go through, right? It's not about a diet. It's about a lifestyle. lifestyle. And if you can switch that mindset in your head to thinking, oh my goodness, like I'm going to be on this diet for 14 days, for 3 months. Because what happens when you finish that diet? You go back to eating how you ate before, and then you're going to gain that weight, or you're going to gain those health issues back. But if we just think about it as a lifestyle change, rather than focusing on a certain amount of days that we're going to be on this strict diet for, and we make those healthy habits and those healthy changes, replacing those things that we don't need with more nutrition things that we do, we're just going, hey, it's just a lifestyle change. So diets do not have a beginning and an end if you want to be successful with maintaining your weight and your health at the same time. So remember that. All right. So myth number 4. Oh my goodness. How many times have you heard this one? Protein is going to make you bulky. No, it's not. Everybody has their own unique protein number, right? And what's so important about that's what's going to keep you feeling full and also feed your lean muscle mass, right? So we all have our own unique protein number. You can grab that through the 5-Day Better You program. Your personal coach is actually going to show you exactly what protein that you need for your breakfast, your lunch, for your dinner, your snacks in between, and your overall number. So once you know that number, it's going to be really important to hit that every single day. It's not going to make you bulky. And by the way, when you just like turn up one day and you've just eaten more protein the day before and you've lifted some weight, it's not like all of a sudden you're just going to wake up looking like the Incredible Hulk. So protein is going to be key because that's what your muscles are made of. So if you're hitting your protein number daily, that's what's going to help build and maintain your lean muscle mass. Now, if you want to gain extra lean muscle, that's when we increase your protein. But you're not just going to wake up one day and be like, oh my goodness, I'm completely like jacked up. Like it actually takes a lot of food, lifting a lot of weights, and being very consistent to even gain lean muscle. It's actually harder to gain lean muscle than it is to lose weight, all right? So it's not going to make you bulky, right? I absolutely promise you. I consume about 100, 110 grams of protein per day, and I lift heavy as well. That's another one of those myths, right? When it comes to nutrition and fitness, is that lifting up heavy weights is going to make you bulky. If I can lift 315 pounds on a hip thrust, I am definitely not bulky. So coming back to that protein, know the protein number that's going to be right for you, and what we're going to be able to do is create that lean muscle mass and tone up, right? Protein is amazing. It's what your muscles are made of. It's what it needs after you work out to repair. So don't be afraid of protein. All right. Now, this is the last one, number 5. I used to do this all the time, so I can really relate with you guys. You gain weight if you eat at night. So I used to have this thing that do not eat after 6 o'clock at night because it's going to make you gain weight and you shouldn't eat. Now, are there certain foods that you probably shouldn't eat later on during the day? Absolutely. But if we can stick to having healthy foods in the evening, you're actually going to fall asleep with your body digesting food. So I'll still eat 2 hours, maybe even an hour and a half before I go to bed, because I want to make sure that I'm reaching that protein number. If I'm going to have kind of like I guess like a treat or something that's not that great for me, I'm going to tend to have that earlier on during the day, because you're not going to have as effective sleep, and it's not as great to have that in your body because your body's not digesting because you're not moving as you sleep. However, it's not like after 6 o'clock you can't eat any food. In fact, it's great to actually eat a couple of hours before you go to bed so that when you wake up the next morning that you're not starving. Because if you haven't eaten from 6 o'clock until 7 o'clock the next day, that's 13 hours your body has gone without food. And in those 13 hours, that's when your body can actually start to store fat. So it's really important to eat throughout the day, every 2 to 3 hours, making sure that you're getting your protein in, your good carbs, your vegetables, your fruits, and then don't be afraid in the evening to have a snack before you go to bed. Just make sure that it is protein-based, it's lean, it doesn't have a lot of sugar in it, and you're going to feel better for it because you're not going to go to bed feeling hungry. You're not going to wake up feeling absolutely starving, all right? So make sure that you're hitting that protein number throughout the day. Now, there's loads of myths online. There's so many things that we can go through, whole area of fitness as well. We'll definitely do a myths and the truths of those when it comes to fitness, but really is focusing on the nutrition here, all right? So your diet doesn't have a beginning and an end. Just change that to having a lifestyle. Eating fat is not bad for you. Just make sure that you're eating the right types of fat, and then you are not going to get bulky. Let's face it, ladies, right? Protein is going to help you tone up and lean out, and you can definitely eat a good, healthy protein snack in the evening, even if it's after 6 o'clock. All right, well, I hope that those tips helped you, and you just got a little bit more clarity, because I know it's so confusing, right? When you look online and you're just like, oh my goodness, and then there's all these different books, and there's keto, and there's paleo, and there's vegan, there's vegetarian, there's pescatarian, there's this way, there's raw, there's all of these different areas. Think about what works best for you. And I can just go on what I've discovered that works really great for me. And that's why I love my nutrition program, because it really is about eating a healthy lifestyle forever. I don't restrict anything out. I use supplements to make sure that I'm getting my daily vitamins and minerals in, or vitamins as you guys like to call it in the USA. And then I'm drinking lots of water and getting my exercise in as well. So do something that works for you. Make sure that you're not restricting yourself, and think about a program that you can do forever. If this is something like paleo or keto that you're like, I can do this for like 14 days and I lose 20 pounds, right? But you can't maintain that forever. It wants to be something that is a great lifestyle change that you can do forever. And it's not to say that's a myth or that it's a truth. It's just to say, find something that you can do for a lifetime that is going to make sure that you're feeding your body the best in nutrition so that you give yourself optimal health. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. Make sure that you share it with somebody. Maybe there's somebody that's in your network right now, your friends, your family, your community, that is struggling when it comes to learning about nutrition, and they just want something that is simple. I'm all about simple nutrition and feeding your body the right stuff and not making it too restrictive. So make sure that you subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. You subscribe up if you are watching on Spotify or iTunes. Enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure that you implement some of these things and don't take it too seriously when you're trying to lose weight. Have fun with it and just keep feeding your body the best in nutrition. I love you guys, and I'll see you on our next episode. Bye!